The Chicago Cubs going up against the Chicago White Sox. And on the hill in this one, Shane Smith. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Smith making his 10th start of the year. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. One down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Owen Miller.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And a foul ball. Smith. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. South side of Chicago, just getting started here. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time. And now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Michael Busch stands in now and watches strike one. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh.
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Time for the White Sox. We go to the bottom of the first. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Caleb Horton. What do you have on him?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Over to
Got him.
first.
That's an out.
One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Out towards right center field. Alcantara should have this one. 2 up, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The Windy City Showdown continues now. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Digging in, Jordan Wogu.
No, that's a ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Wogu launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Second inning here, no score. Got him looking, and he strikes out the side here. Back here on the south side, Yuli Gurriel steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Yeah, he's not always flashy, but always valuable.
Yeah, he's that glue guy and a difference maker. That consistency is irreplaceable.
In the air to left down the line. Suzuki running hard for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Ball.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
This to third. Can't field it cleanly. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Y'all just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that, but you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Out of line, out towards center. Alcantara under it. That's out number 2. Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fouls away the first offering. The White Sox looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! He'll circle the bases, and the White Sox strike first. It's 4-0.
Big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that could be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Miller, jump throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
No.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hayes makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Hee-haw!
Popped up. Iglesias gets under it, brings it in, and that's the third out. Here on the south side as we go to the last of the third. Jose Iglesias steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down looking. Iglesias wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and a strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. His second of the year, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One down. Now it's Yuli Gurriel. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ball inside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Brian Baker up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But the White Sox get one on a homer. And the lead is down. The Windy City Showdown continues now. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Raynel Delgado. And first offering is fouled off. Delgado, 25 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Andujar moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder Kevin Alcantara.
Hey.
The White Sox leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball
Good fastball
inside.
there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
There's nothing cheap about the way.
Runner on the go.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That
Ball.
misses, and that is ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Runner at third, 2 away.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And it is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. Home run number 5 on the season. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Just missed. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here comes the skip. Here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. He hit a grand slam his first time up. And there's a foul ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. in the dirt. The White Sox trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
On the ground, and that's just foul. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. In the air, left side. Suzuki under it. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Yo, one. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. This one high in the air to left center. Suzuki has a beat on it. And that is the third out of the inning. But 2 rounds. Back at right field. We go to the top of the fifth. Jordan Wogu getting ready to hit.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one ripped, but foul. And a 1-2. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Strike on the inside corner. Happ, a first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Makes the catch for the second out. Scott Kingery up to hit. Flied to right his first time. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Raynel Delgado. Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs get one on the solo shot. Back here on the south side, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending him out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide. You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And first offering is fouled off.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Tied him up inside with that one. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch.
Caleb Thielbar into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Tatis in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
That one almost got him. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Up onto the patio and out of here. Tatis blasts one out. His 9th homer of the year, and they boost their lead. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Austin Barnes. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball.
Rips that one center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. We're through 5. This is... Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Kevin Alcantara now at the plate.
Center fielder, Kevin Alcantara.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman, Michael Busch.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Check swing went around. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Next offering is fouled back. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still 11-3. Here on the south side, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add a run. It's 12-3.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who could blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out.
Jacob Webb on the pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now the third baseman, John Singleton. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Turner climbs in on that right side. He's been a great free agent side. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 on, 1 out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. We're through 6 full. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. High fly ball out to left field. Andujar moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Foul ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball still 0-2. In the air, right field. Hayes takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. In half up to hit. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. In the air to left center. Andujar should have this one. And that is that. Back at right field. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
For the White Sox, right fielder, Austin Hayes.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Webb, in his 6th season, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it.
So they turn to their closer, Phil Maton.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
To third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first. Here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. He's already homered in this game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And foul ball. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bush. And that ends the inning. We go to the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Scott Kingery. That one fouled off. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. White Sox going with a new arm, Mike Vassar.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Got him. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Owen Miller.
And that is out of play. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Back to the top of the order. So up next for Chicago, Raynel Delgado. Swing at a high fly ball to left. Andujar settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Swings through that one for strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Here's the 0-2. Bounce to the right side, and that goes foul.
0-2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Gurriel, the next to hit, takes ball one. This one in the air center field. Alcantara drifts towards it, and that will end the inning. Back here.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Kevin Alcantara.
Number 63 will take over here.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
0-2 now as he swings through it. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And they'll do it again. Line drive, base hit right field. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it.
Oh, look at this. There's one. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman, and a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those 2.
1 out left for the Cubs. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. That's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level.